Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I have changed the name of the channel to Share It because if you're learning something from it, subscribe, like and share. We will directly come to the point on today's topic. Today's topic or the content of this video is made for young dentists or young doctors. And by young, I mean those who are starting their career in the year 2021, those who have recently passed out their degree in BDS, MDS, MBBS, MD and want to start their own clinical practice, or have started their practice this year and want to develop it and make it a flourishing career. Since I am from dental background and I interact with medical professionals from various branches, I am aware of the ground reality of the profession in the country, and let's just accept it that it is not that great. Saturation has increased due to opening of multiple private colleges, which is result of reservation in the government colleges. But let us just accept the fact that we are part of a system and we have to respect the system running the profession. We are not going to discuss about system today and the flaws in it. We are going to discuss about how we will take individual responsibilities and save the profession. We live in an era where we are influenced by social marketing companies, by entrepreneurs, by data, and by various geopolitical factors that affect your profession. So let us just accept this situation and move forward. Kids or dentists who are running second or third generation clinics have a very easy pathway to success because the slogging or the hard work has been done by the previous generations. The capital is available to invest in modern equipment and technology for the clinic. By database, I mean they already have set number of families that repeatedly come to their clinic for dental treatment. और कोई कुछ भी कहे, that contributes a lot to your overall revenue when you calculate it year on year. Many of the families are loyal to their dentist or the physician they visit whenever they have a dental or a medical problem. For kids who are first generation doctors, they will have to accept and understand the fact that you will be competing with all these stalwarts. You will be competing with their kids. By competition, I don't mean to highlight it in a negative way. By competition, I mean when you are opening a clinic, each of you are opening a shop like any other. It is your bread and butter. You are going to earn money from it and you are going to run your home. So consider it as a business investment also, wherein you will be investing money in the shop, in the interiors of the shop, in the equipment. You will be paying salaries to your assistants, you will be paying money to material suppliers, you will be taking care of the maintenance of the shop. So today I am going to give few easy marketing tips for kids who are starting up their own practice, so that the gap between the elite and the ones who are starting, the first generation doctors, is at least reduced by 50%. Of course, they are superior to you as compared to your practice because they have been in the market since 20 to 25 years. If they are third generation dentists, then probably 50 years. So we are not here to defeat them or compete with them or downgrade them. We are here to improve our own practice. So let us now directly jump onto the main content of this video. The first and foremost thing is your clinic is a business. Accept that fact. Calculate how much money you are investing while starting up a clinic and what are the amount of returns you are expecting from running the practice, whether it is a dental practice or it is a medical practice or a GP practice. You have to see what will be your operating profit or money that you are generating per month, and when will you break even with all your investment. Now you have to keep your profit separate because from that profit you are going to run your home. But इन्वेस्टमेंट का रिटर्न कैलकुलेट करना आपको सीखना पड़ेगा. You have to be good with numbers. You have to be good with logistics. You have to negotiate well with the material suppliers. Second thing, you have to take good pictures of the shop in which you have established your clinic. By that I mean good picture of the opening of the clinic, the opening door, the banner, the reception area, where you sit, where is the operating activity for the patient, that means a dental chair or a simple bed that an MBBS or a GP keeps. You have to take good pictures of the area where you keep your equipments. All these areas have to be cleaned regularly. If needed be, then you have to clean it yourself. Second thing, you have to make 2 good DTPs. One which will be introduction to your clinic. The address of the clinic will be mentioned on it. There will be a simple picture of a logo that you have created for your own dental clinic. Do not waste your time in writing vision and mission of the clinic. Do not waste your time in praising yourself. Just write that where the clinic is located and which is the landmark from which it is very nearby. Good contact number in bold letters, good font and email ID. Write down the timings very clearly and mention that you are available by appointment on Sundays. Third thing that you have to do is you have to make a introductory video only of the facility in which you are practicing. There will be no smiling assistants, no patient vlogs. This will just be a plain video which will introduce the audience to your own clinic. You just need a smartphone to do all these things. Even if you don't put a voiceover and you put a good soft music, that is enough for you. Fourth thing that you have to do is to make an introductory video of yourself in which you have to introduce yourself, that you have done so and so degree from so and so college in so and so year. If you have come first or second in the college, you can mention that. If you have done projects and won awards on those projects at national conferences, you can mention that. In this segment, you can just praise yourself a little bit, not in a flamboyant way, but to present yourself that you are a confident clinical professional. Sorry. The next step, you have to introduce your staff. This is the assistant, this is the dental technician that works for you. They are here to help you. This is their work profile. In the next step, you can just show them the equipments that you are using in the clinic without giving credit to the seller or the entrepreneur who has sold you those machines. Stop being their slaves. You have paid money for that equipment. So you will have to introduce that what function does it do. The next step is you can show them some cases. You can show your audience some special cases that you have done, not in your college or your internship that you have done in your clinical practice. In the next step, you can have some good reviews from your patients who have already done treatment on your own clinic. So as you can see, we are gradually increasing the quality of marketing for your own clinic. All this content is free, and all this content can be made free only by a simple good smartphone. There are dentists or there are medical professionals or doctors who hire professional marketing agencies to market their clinical practice, which is also correct. But if you do not have the resources or the money in the initial stages of your practice or your career, then this is what you should do. So once you have made the good review video from the patient, then you have to give a closing message for the video, which will be that these are the clinic timings, this is where the clinic is located, these are the contact numbers, this is the USP or specialty of your dental clinic as compared to others. You give discounts for senior citizens also, you can mention that if you want to give. I am not giving any business suggestions. I am just focusing on how the closing message of this video should be. I am going to write down the steps again in the description for this video. We all have to accept that we are living in an era where using data or leveraging data to your own advantage is a skill set. So what you can do is, when you are getting a consent form filled up from your patient, make sure that they write their birth date on it. Make sure that you save this data in a separate Excel sheet. And what you can do is, you can make some small DTPs of different festivals and send it to them as a greeting message. I am not in favor of giving discount to people, because we are also selling a service, we are providing a service to the patient. So the patient's mentality has to be changed, and they also have to accept that they have to pay money to get good quality treatment in a dental clinic or in a medical doctor's clinic. So once you send these DTPs, and do not send on every small festival, select 10 good festivals and send them the DTPs. You can just wish them Happy Janmashtami, Happy Diwali, Eid Mubarak, etc. Merry Christmas. Then on their birthdays or their birthday month, you can give some discount offers to them, or a free scaling session, or a free evaluation session, or you can say you can give them free vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A tablet sachets. So these are all the things that the elite are doing. They are of course not going to tell you, because you are their straight up competition in the market. Data management, as I told you, is very important. Another thing you have to realize, that by following these steps that I have told you, there will be at least 35 to 50% improvement in your presence in front of your audience. This is not a guarantee that the patient flow is going to increase at your clinic or at your practice or in your diagnostic lab, but a decent presence on social media is very important these days. So once you have a decent presence, and then if you are lucky enough, then the patient flow will increase. You of course have to back it up with the skill set that you have acquired while doing the degree. So I hope that in this 15-minute small video, I have tried to motivate the young generation. I have tried to give them information which is relevant and necessary to do free social media marketing. Stop wasting your money attending courses from marketing agencies, those who have no experience of operating in the medical field. Also, one more request. if you can open your own clinic, do not go for franchises from these entrepreneurs. Eventually there will be differences in the financial settlements and you will have to part your ways out. Don't be a slave to them. Consider them as somebody who is a salesman and selling you the material. You're the doctor. Don't give them the upper hand. So I hope with my limited knowledge and experience in the field, I have tried to motivate you and give you some helpful tips for marketing of your own clinic. Entire content is free. Just a simple request: if you like the content, even if you have learned 15 to 20% from this video, do like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great practice in the future. Enjoy.